into the breach. What do they got going for them here?
Not as good as Synergy, it does feel like.
Okay.
Decent ways to invade. I do like Mirana whenever you're playing versus these PAs and stuff like that you know are inevitably, you know, they're going to go Ancients and stuff like that. Really good invasion. I think they do set themselves up for some nice invasive plays. But I really do like what No Bounty Hunters got. I think they've got the team fight advantage. I think they've got really, really strong lanes. They've got, I mean, AA is like this super counter to most of these carries lately, especially because, you know, I've been hearing from a lot of pros too, just like, what do you itemize versus AA? And I see Wraith King, you rely a bit on your lifesteal. So I do think that that's going to prove to be pretty problematic. I'm seeing a lot of single target on Into the Breach. Axe, like the Wraith King. I'm definitely a little bit concerned for them. But lanes should be decently strong at the very least.
30 seconds to battle.
So yeah, maybe they actually get the initial stun, and they actually can go for the arrow. It's still on cooldown, so not going to be the case. Tanner, 10 seconds for his. The stun, Malik.
Malik is getting fully focused here. They are able to get him up to the high ground. But he'll be fine.
Oh my god, it's a 5v5. This is, I mean, if the last game was anything to tell, this is perfect.
And there's the first one. Little Blurb. Blurb will go down. Malik also, 2 for 2.
Okay.
Xantic has been taken down here by low skill and Flash. They're actually going to turn towards Flash. They might actually come out and top her into the breach. As indeed, they're going to pick up a Warfare fire.
Dodges.
Or he's still dead.
And he's dead. And the pulse. Oh, even wastes the salve.
Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. Well, there we have it. 5 kills in the first 10 seconds of action.
Who's got what? Who got which kills? Okay,
I mean, I'm seeing a Xantic turning up to mid. He's 1-0-2. That's pretty scary KDA to be laning against.
He has used 3 pulses, though, it looks like. So, Taki won't have to deal with that much of the spam, and it's still a pretty good lane for the Tiny anyway with base damage, but you can always work with it as Void Spirit because you have that advantage in the animation. What the hell's PA's Courier doing? Did he notice?
I mean, I don't know.
Is he sneaking to the Ring of Health?
Yes, I think that's what this is in preparation for the Ring of Health purchase. Yeah, I mean,
well, that's kind of smart, I guess. Unless it dies when it brings it.
I mean,
he's sending it so early.
Oh, yeah. If they're not going to have vision around this part of the map at this time of the game, it's fine. They're not going to check this. Why would a support have?
Tanner's going to go stack for his axe, isn't he?
Nah.
You don't think so?
Probably.
I think he's going to go stack for the axe and probably kill this courier, but we'll see. Because he's just going to constantly push in. This is what Mirana's doing in these lanes. Like, sure, if you land an arrow on a hero, fantastic. But most of the time, you're all about just getting this lane position.
How close is he to the ring, Money?
He's still kind of
a few more waves, a couple of waves away.
I think Tanner is going to be able to go for it here.
You think
blocked.
They're going to happen to swing past this and spot it out?
I think Tanner's going to go back up and get a stack here in the next 20 seconds. So I think this courier might get killed, but either way, we'll see.
We'll see how hot he is on the micro when, you know, Tanner starts to disappear from the lane. You know, if he starts to just take the courier out of that area.
Because also, you know what? There's a sentry blocking Tanner's hard camp, so Tanner might actually stick around longer to de-ward that, to open it up. So, yeah, no, maybe Low Skill is able to actually get his Ring of Health and not get it killed.
There we go. It's 3 more creeps and I'll have it here. See on the other lanes.
What's going on over here?
Ishmat.
This is a scary lane for Into the Breach. If they make one wrong step...
Look at this damage.
There's a bash. Bam!
It's so much.
It is so ridiculous how much it does.
This is definitely one of the stronger Snap fire pairings in the offlane right now. The Snap plus Slardar. Early levels, it just hits so hard.
I think it's the best hero that can actually stand behind Slardar now.
And we see Top, he did get it low skill. He's got the Ring of Health on the way, but he's also getting very, very low. It looks like he's going to be fine, though. Tango's going to be passed over. And there we have it. So it works out, pays off. He's able to get the Ring of Health delivered at probably a record time. I don't know if we have the time for Ring of Health purchases, but that was probably one of the quicker ones.
It was cute too. You know, hiding it there. It's very risky, but it does pay off.
It does. Now you know, 2 minutes in lane, he's got a Ring of Health on him. We do not. Okay.
Thank you.
Not the most important stats, I guess. Ring of Health timing.
They can change the game.
But it's definitely going to feel pretty good here.
Mid lane. Oh, he actually still has the Simulate. Is able to just reset away from the tower. And they are just kind of trading between the two of them in the mid lane.
Yeah.
I've seen that quite a lot, these tiny Void Spirit matchups now. But yeah, bottom lane I think is going to be the big problem. Into the Breach, I don't know how they actually ever like push Blink out to it. This is why I feel like Slardar feels like one of the best offlaners at the moment. Is top. They get the arrow. They actually get the kill.
All right, Tanner with a lovely angle there.
Very unexpected. And he did de-ward his pull, but we did see Flash was able to reblock it with a body block, and he does get a nice stack pull off, but his PA does step up a little bit too far, and it's actually PA, actually both carries who are suffering quite a lot in the start of the laning phase. I do want to see Tanner looking for, to stack up a little bit. I'm surprised he actually hasn't gone for it at all yet this game. He's looking to make the swing around mid to secure Rune, which I like. But yeah, not getting stacks up for his axe. I do love having that enable factor for your axe. Like, you get your Vanguard, you get your next big item so fast right afterwards if you just even have one or two. Tanner, camping the Rune, denying it away from Taki. And we do see Xantic, of course, get that bottom Rune. So the Void Spirit should have a bit of an advantage now because of that. And bottom, look at this.
Oh,
I mean, they're just getting two-shotted.
Yeah, this is not a fun lane, especially to play the support into,
No.
right? This poor old support hero is just going to get destroyed by Snap Slardar every single time.
I really just feel like Lil Pleb almost just has to jungle at this point. I don't know how they actually returned out of this bottom lane. You're just constantly going to feed kills. Even him, like, he has to buy Ring of Protection and a Chainmail to try to deal with all this minus armor. They're going to come back down here, but I really feel like this is going to get too tough too fast.
We'll see. I mean, because I don't think, as you said, Lil Pleb's not going to die. It's just, you know, if they try and make any sort of move.
Oh no, the Brim! You just returned? He's actually just going to turn for the... He might have actually just been able to kill the Wraith King if he just went for him initially.
I think, yeah, you might be right. No,
I mean, they just got him anyway.
They are going to get him anyway.
This lane is just way
All right,
too strong.
yeah, I was wrong. Yeah, the Wraith King, he's not even safe.
A solo kill in the mid... Oh, no, never mind. Tanner was in the mid lane for the rotation, and Xantic will suicide afterwards as top. When they do see Malik left alone for a second to try to take advantage of that, should be able to maybe bring him down eventually. The TP, it's very nice.
That's smart.
Oh my god, it actually saves him.
Alrighty, Malik.
What a play.
Very, very nicely done. So, things might not be going great
Ooh, and Tanner.
down on the bottom, but mid and top into the breach, definitely making some plays themselves.
Very nicely done. Tanner too, arrow and catapults. One of the big jobs of that Mirana, and yeah, we've seen Wraith King's jungling. He has to. I think they know. This lane is impossible.
Yeah,
Get the Grimstroke the lane.
Bottom is done for.
So now, Hustler has freedom.
I want to see this in the mid.
He suicide.
In case of them both getting solo. Daki and Xantic. Easy dodge there.
Oh!
And a regen room for him as well. Astral steps back up, and Xantic's away.
Hustler's got free reign now to move around the map. As we saw him do excellent in the game before, even though they ended up losing, his early game on the Tiny was phenomenal. So now that they know Wraith King's pushed out, Slaughter's going to have a free lane. Snapfire can just move around from lane to lane. Look for any of these type of pressure plays. And even can just try to keep tabs of where the Wraith King is. We see a very defensive ward that was placed from into the breach to watch this. They're actually pinging the ward that was just placed down bottom. So they know that ward's there. They're going to be able to de-ward that one soon. But Fishman... Oh, I think Blink actually could have just gone for the kill there.
Oh,
Okay.
Easy courier for Malik.
Vanguard
behind the
online.
tower. I mean, I guess now at this stage, can they do too much about Malik doing this? Like, where does Daki go as the Tiny? You know, is he looking to try and shake up Axe, pulling the waves and making the moves on the momentum top, or is he heading down bottom to try and punish that Wraith King and that bottom area of the map even more?
You should go top. You've got you got the Ice Vortex too.
Yeah,
sure, this is a very tanky Axe, but if he steps up too far, Ice Vortex plus Tiny combo is probably going to be more than enough. But it looks like into the breach, they're making the move first. They're actually bringing the Void Spirit up top. A very easy kill if they can set up onto him, but they're looking for the PA. They actually show under tower.
Oh, it's a nice one as well. They got the chip vest here for Axe.
Very nice. Yeah, that's going to be nice. Do they have any stacks still? No stacks.
Top again.
They actually connected.
They do. Xantic's in with the setup, and Tanner, he's landing these arrows today.
And now the tower is going to be going. Daki not moving out of the mid lane. He's still just chilling, waiting for the 8-minute rune now, but not matching the movement of the Void Spirit. He kind of knew that was happening, too. Nobody was showing mid. Like, Void Spirit was gone for over 40 seconds.
He's got to be prepared for that.
Yeah, he's got to be ready. At least a TP. We'll find a haste. This could be a big rune. Now he might make the swing up, but the tower is likely to be dead. They're actually going to bring Slardar as well.
They're bringing everyone. All 3 cores up to the top lane for
they
this
better
play.
get Malik, at the very least.
Surely, yeah, they should get the Axe.
They have to. And they will.
All right. Only one, but it is the big one. It's the Axe that slowed down Malik's game a little bit.
But they had to move.
It took a lot.
Everybody.
All 3 cores into the same area. Maybe they could get more there. They're on top a little player.
Oh my god, no way. They actually find him.
Oh, well then suddenly it is all, it's absolutely worth it then. You pick off the Wraith King as well. We'll lose Flash up on the top lane, but Tanner, he's got to run. He's just out of the range of the sentry in time. They did have a dire sentry a little bit to the east there.
Well, you know who's happy during all this? Fishman. Fishman has just been chilling bottom. He's got Arcane Boots level 6 now, maxing out the stroke for these good ways to de-push off the towers. I think he knows he's gonna need that and some damage to make up for after the laning phase.
Probably a little disappointed that his Wraith King died there.
Absolutely, that is most definitely true. Definitely a pretty big mistake there by the Wraith King. Oh, casual gloves of haste into the blink. I've been seeing some interesting item choices on a lot of Slardars lately. I know CIS region is big fans of the Mask of Madness lately, even if you are off lane. It's a bit of a funny one, but Blink going the more standard route. Medallion up. All right, Medallion plus Slardar, plus PA.
I mean,
Let it begin.
When you have this sort of lineup, it's nice, right? Because it does mean that low skill can, you know, if he chooses to farm around his team, he can get involved because it's just going to be so much buff up with the physical output that, you know, a crit, even if he's just holding like a Ring of Health or a Perseverance, it will still hurt a lot. Because of all the...
Ooh, does get the Invis rune. Do they get the cookie? Nope. Xantic, he actually goes in.
Yeah, I mean, he's trying to dodge the cookie.
The arrow, and they get the... Oh, Tanner! Oh, no!
He's gone in for this!
Oh, oopsie.
All right, just leaps into the river.
I feel like people do that a lot when they forget about the Void Spirit Mark damage. He just popped to it, but he thought they needed the extra damage. Gives his life. 8-9, another very chaotic game.
Oh, mid. Do they have the damage for Daki? Oh, a nice little toss back there. Able to toss him back before the ink swell went off. Getting that silence off of himself in time.
I'm loving this aggression right now from both sides. Malik's getting free farm top. He pretty much has his hood done on top of the Vanguard. Not sure if I like the hood after Vanguard complete. We'll talk about that afterwards. As we see the Breach making the move bottom, they see PA.
Oh, they've got the
low skill.
Do they have the damage?
They do.
Low skill just gets caught out down here. Blink.
What's he doing down there?
He's going to try and run for Tanner, but there's 3 of them here. Blink, he's in trouble. Oh, Inkswell, it catches him. He's pretty tanky here, Blink, but with the Phantom's Embrace coming out.
The kisses.
Maybe they've got the turnaround here because Daki's come in.
The kisses. Oh! That one barely clipped.
Yeah, I mean, that was a great kisses from Usla. And that actually is enough to save Blink, push them back, and...
Wait, Malik.
How did he get here?
I mean, he's got the hood and the Vanguard, so he is a little bit tankier, but...
He is. And Xantic's on his way back over.
Malik
is still alive. Gets the dunk off. Blink, very, very low. But won't be able to chase down Xantic as Xantic's able to get away with that Culling Blade movement speed buff.
Okay, well, hood keeps him alive long enough to be able to get, you know, I'm still not crazy about going for these hoods because I think you're going to inevitably die anyway into AA and Snapfire, like all this minus armor. Sure, you're a little bit more resistant to that, but you're delaying your blink. And your team, they are struggling a bit. They do need this blink. Low skill also, though, he keeps coming down here.
He really likes it over.
Why is he not just hitting some jungle camps? I don't know why he's going down there. He's so crazy.
It's a scary place. I mean, no one's farming his triangle, right? He can start hitting some agents.
He's got some stacks, too. He does farm them slowly, but...
Sure. And it's only level 1 blur, so it's...
It is a safe place to be as he's going a little too crazy here again. 3 deaths already for this man. Just like last game. Just likes to get involved early as his carry, but does get punished for it.
We'll see Xantic going straight for the Aghanims rush this game.
Yep.
Very nice. You know, they're all casting the abilities.
But look at this. Blink. He's got a blink on the Slardar, and the Axe, Malik, he bought a hood, so he's going to be quite a ways away. They got the double blink. They've got the double blink. Yeah. Into the Breach is going to be under a lot of pressure here now. These moves are going to come out very fast, and they don't have great ways to counter gank. They're going to have to bring the Void Spirit, have to bring the Mirana. Wraith King can't show up.
I mean, and that's the thing as well, you feel that even with like the hood and the Vanguard, if like Slardar and Tiny both jump on the Axe with the amp up, they'll kill him.
He's absolutely dead. Yeah. This is not your invulnerable Axe that he probably wants to go for. You know, this is it's a common thing that I feel like people do here. It's like, oh, I've got this amazing item on timing on all this, but there's an AA with a max Ice Vortex as well, too. So this hood is just gone.
You can't build to be unkillable in the early stages of the game.
Especially when your team is struggling. Like, your Wraith King is struggling so hard in this game, you want to be making space for him. We do see the Midas is finished. Again, Lil Pleb going for the same item choice.
I like it.
He needs it.
You got to have something that's going to be able to match the farming pace of the PA with the Battle Fury.
Does mean he's not going for armlet, which means his armor is going to be very low versus this.
Against thin AA though, so always the argument's going to be there to dissuade you from that.
Very true.
Yeah.
Does mean he's going to be pretty much
he's got to AFK.
He's going to die until he has like AC.
He can't turn up to. No. He's got to AFK farm until he has like the Radiance and possibly the AC.
Exactly. Yeah.
He needs a lot of time, a lot of space. The team's giving it to him though. As we'll see, they make the move onto the AA. So they've got enough burst to bring down Blink. Not quite. As Daki's in with the counterplay, comes in with the combo. Xantic trying to split for them, but they're going to get caught out on the way out. As they'll be able to take down the two of them.
Without the Blink, he's just kind of running around inside of the fights. He can't actually get onto these targets that he'd want to. And there, I mean, this is the exact example that we're talking about there, right? Not having a way to counter gank, not having a way to get on top of them. They only get the AA. They probably would get the Slardar too if they did have that extra item there finished up on Malik.
And that sort of fight, the low skills have to turn up, giving a bit of a cash boost. That will be the Battle Fury pretty much done. So,
oh boy.
This PA, it really is a game and a draft that's very much built around just making sure that this PA will always hit hard. And if low skills have to get the farm under his belt at the same pace as the Wraith King, it's going to be hard for the Wraith King to carry into this.
Oh, and they've got Solar Crest now done too. What level's Blink? Okay, he's only level 10, but still, this minus armor is going to be devastating.
Yeah.
Like you said, Wraith King, he has to get 2 items, Radiance and AC before he shows up, or he's just going to die.
He's just destroyed by this minus armor, yeah.
Tanner does connect with another arrow, making some nice solo plays here, but can't quite finish off the kill.
No.
How are we doing on Malik? Okay, 200 away.
He's close.
Desperately
like, he's still very fast.
He is.
You know, there's no doubt about it. He's farming very, very well.
But it's been delayed so much. Like, Battle Fury's already done. Now they have to do riskier plays to invade on into the breach.
She bottom of Xantic.
Okay,
quite a good grab there onto Blink. Blink was a little low.
And Xantic is actually doing such a good job with these Ink Swells. To make it, I mean, maybe to make up for the fact that this Axe doesn't have the Blink, he's being super active with Fishman.
And there we go.
Blink is online.
Now they can go for the full jump at them and just do their best to create safe areas of the map for Little Pleb to go completely unharmed. It is working, you know, other than that little bit of a blunder where he gets caught out where no bounty hunter headed into his triangle, he has been getting the space as Wraith.
He has, yeah. But look, I mean, look at low skill. He finishes up a triple ancient stack, nicely done, and he is just enabled ahead of that Wraith King very quickly, and he's going to continue farming that much faster. As Lil Pleb is still quite a ways away from Radiance. Scouting out down here, not able to quite find anything.
Let's see if they're able to take down this tier 1 bottom. What sort of defense no bounty hunter want to come out with?
I don't think they can push this. This is too scary.
They don't really hit buildings too well.
No. And then you're setting yourself up to get comboed by Tiny, Slardar, and AA Blast, so I think it's just a bit too risky. But they do have to find ways to hunt the PA, because, as we said, PA is just going to get this much faster farm, and really the onus is on into the breach to be able to slow down the timings. Otherwise, Wraith King will never be able to do anything versus PA, because no bounty hunter will have Roche control most of this game, too. So
let's have a look what we got here.
Oh my, that is it? Look at that effective HP. He is so squishy. As we said, he will not show up.
Yeah, that's one crit right from PA pretty soon into the game.
Yes. The call. The arrow off the mark because of the cookie.
But they got him.
But they got him.
They got him. They have enough control. Well, you know, they do have a control in abundance here between the heroes making these moves.
Yeah, where was Blink? Where was the Slardar? He has to be playing more active. Your job no longer is to farm on Slardar. You must just be sitting behind your cores or looking to make these active plays to make space for PA.
Sure. I mean, he wants to get this BKB farmed up, but you feel at this stage of the game, he doesn't need a BKB to go in. You can absolutely just commit.
No, he just needs to be with his teammates, with the Tiny, with the Snapfire to make these plays. Like the 4 heroes that they have on No Bounty Hunter to make plays and kills is very strong. But we're seeing into the breach, they're kind of outplaying them with the movements. At Xantic, Fishman,
2K ahead.
Doing a great job.
And getting very close to having the relic. Right, we're going to see a good timing on this. A little Pleb may have suffered in the laning stage, you know, and he really did. It was a rough start.
I'm seeing Blink just taking farm from his core. Look, he's taking the Ancients now, too.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. So low skill's going to be like, okay, where do I go now? My Ancients are taken.
That's a little...
That's like kind of griefy.
That's griefy.
I think Brian would be very upset if he saw that.
He's crying.
Because now look, your PA backs up to your jungle, and he's like, where the hell are the creeps?
Yeah.
So I do think that's going to hurt them a little bit. Now they are looking to get more active, though. The smoke. But yeah, Low Skill now has a weird place to farm. And maybe he actually looks to get involved with this team. I mean, he does have crazy minus armor, so maybe if he just gets involved with fighting, he's going to get these crazy type of kills.
In with the jump, and Xantic's gone.
There's the crate. There you go, Low Skill. That's your farm. So it ends up all working out in the end, but usually you do see the Slaughter being a little bit more active with the play to give the PA those spaces to farm. The safe spaces to farm, as we say.
I mean, I guess he's just really made a compelling argument about that BKB. It's like, guys, I need the BKB.
And it's also the level 12. I guess that's the other thing that is fair.
Sure,
you do get the level 2 Corrosive Haze, and then Roche is just free with Solar Crest. But look, he's even farming the hard camp. Look at this. He's taking the hard camp as Low Skills right here. He's just like, all right, this is mine.
He's going to let Low Skill have the Ancients.
This time he will.
This time round. We'll see him head over and farm one.
Farm the Ancients.
Farm the Ancients.
No, now he's going to, I think now he sticks. Wait, look at, oh.
No, he's helping. He's preparing it.
He says sorry.
There we go. He's letting Low Skill have it this time.
Almost Deso, so we're going to have, oh my god.
It's a lot of minus armor.
All right, new math on the effective. We got to do new math on the effective HP when we have Deso, level 2 Corrosive Haze, Solar Crest, and Snapfire.
Well, how much minus armor? We can do the maths on the minus armor as well.
So 11, 18, minus 20, 38, right?
Minus 38?
It's 38 with Snapfire, Solar Crest, Corrosive Haze, and the other one, right? Or it's 33.
That's a lot of minus armor.
Okay, whatever. They'll figure it out. JJ, you're on it.
And how much armor does the Wraith King have? None. 16.
16.
Oh, no. He's got that ring of protection, though, helping.
But he's going to have evasion. The Radiance dodge chance.
That's true. He's going to have that miss chance.
Heroes are going to start exploding.
Yeah.
Support life will be miserable very soon for the side of Into the Breach.
Has anyone got Blightstone? Snap, though. Snap got it.
Tanner.
Oh. He's fine. He thinks he's fine, and he is. He's out. No, yeah, no one's got Blight though. You know, they're missing out on some potential here.
That's okay.
Someone get a catch. Look, sell one of those GG branches. Get yourself a Blightstone on Low Skill.
They got bigger priorities. They want bigger kills, bigger items.
More minus armor. You need it all.
I'm surprised they're not actually like smoking to just go straight into a Roche pit. Because you know how behind this Wraith King is. You haven't seen him in a while, but you do have good team fight. But Into the Breach is actually the one smoking.
They're getting him involved. They're going to come over the smoke. They want to do something with this Radiance.
Okay,
he does get shredded by the minus armor, but if they can keep him off him, this Radiance will do big damage. Oh, they're going to jump. They're going to lock down the PA. PA's going to get dunked down. They've lost the PA. Flash is going to get taken out as well, and now they're going to turn their attention over towards Blink. As this will be Into the Breach, getting 3 heroes. Maybe even they're looking towards Hustler. Got any chase from Tanner. Looking for the angle. He's going to have the arrow in a second. Dual Scepter as well, so he will have the catch. He's going to use it to save himself. Malik looks for the jump over towards Daki.
One by one.
Catch the Tiny. They just got every single one of them.
They're playing, I mean, they're just playing way too passively on No Bounty Hunter. The Breach is just like, we're just going to make all the plays on the map.
I mean, that's the dream sort of smoke up right with the Radiance from Lil Pleb. It's not an easy game for him to fight into this lineup with just a Radiance and a Midas, but they made it look easy there. They smoke up and they take down the whole team.
And it's a 1-by-1 death there, really, from No Bounty Hunters. Into the Breach just looking much more, I mean, much more aggressive, much more keen to actually make moves. And No Bounty Hunters, just everyone just is like, okay, I'm waiting for this next item timing. Next item timing. Slaughter wants BKB, but they got to do something. They have such a good draft when all these timings come together with this minus armor, but they're just not utilizing it. Yeah.
So the effective HP is but we've taken his armor into account as well and everything. It's going to be taken down to 489. So there we go. Some fantastic maths there from our stats lads. So thank you very much for that.
They're the ones hitting Roche. This should almost never happen if you're on the side of No Bounty. With this draft,
they know it's going on.
Scouted.
They've got to head over. They can't if Into the Breach get Roshan, that's going to hurt big time for No Bounty Hunter. They've got to try and put a stop to this. But Malik is in, he gets the jump. The same time they make the move over well onto Daki. Daki's got to run. A buyback will come out straight away from the AA. Been so bad to give the two of them. The Brave Fire Blast comes out. Little Pleb's in. They'll be able to take down Hustler. He's now over towards the PA. PA getting dragged back by the Remnant. Low Skill will manage to jump to safety, but Blink dies on the front of it all. They're still running. Low Skill, is he actually going to be able to make it away? He's not. Another steps up. They take down the PA. They take down Flash. Daki, he's trying to run, but Xantic's in on top of him, and they got the cat. Ooh.
He hits him, though.
I think they've still got him.
They still got him.
They have indeed. They're going to be able to get the team wipe 6 kills this time, technically, taking down Flash the twice. Ultra kill for Little Pleb. I mean, he's just pretty much rolled into 11 kills back-to-back after the Radiance purchase. It seems Little Pleb's been getting active in, and I don't know, it just seems to be completely downhill for No Bounty Hunter. You've just had 2 back-to-back team wipes that you've given up. How on earth do you come back from that?
They're just one by one kind of like just dying, kind of like feeding. The Slardar's not making plays. He's playing as if he's the one on the Slardar blink.
I mean,
very weird stuff coming out here from them is, you know, this is a phrase from Kyle, right? Look at the Radiant team. That's playing to win. Right there. That's playing to win, baby.
The moves that they're making, the team play, it is absolutely there.
Dire's not making the moves. No Bounty Hunters just all split up, not expecting moves, not looking to make the first go either when they were the team with the double blinks first. And Xanthic is the one always leading the charge, always catching every hero. No Bounty Hunter. They've lost Roshan somehow when they have PA, Slardar, Snapfire with Shoulder Press. How the hell does that happen?
Oh, that's going to hurt for them. That's going to hurt.
There's no gusto. I'm not seeing the gusto from No Bounty Hunter to actually look to make these aggressive moves. Into the breach, look, immediate smokes, these Moonlight Shadows. They're always making moves.
Low skill's got to be careful. Oh.
Look at Xanthic. He's just a menace this entire series.
And they've got the call. They've got the control. Little Pleb's in. They've absolutely got the damage. Daki's down again.
It's
just fallen apart.
Yeah.
It has. Of course, they are playing under not the ideal circumstances. They are playing with the stand-in No Bounty Hunter. As it definitely seems their team play today into the breach have just outdone them by far here. Especially if you witness this last 5 minutes of the game. Low skill.
Look at Low skill. I mean, he's probably going to die for this.
I think he's definitely going to die for this.
Yep.
It's completely disjointed here from No Bounty Hunter. They're on completely different pages, completely different books, completely different libraries.
Everyone's playing for themselves, it looks like, on No Bounty Hunter. Well, into the breach, it's all these beautiful team plays. Hustler and Blink, they try for Little Pleb. He's a lot stronger now, though. He's gotten so much time to get the
They can't even kill him the once.
He's actually going to survive.
Ooh, Malik.
They can't even get his Reincarnate down. And now, now he's got AC done. In all of the quick spin.
Yeah, this is pretty wild. 10k lead, 27-20.
20,000 experience.
But Blink finally got his BKB. So he's got that BKB that he's been trying to farm up.
Cool.
See what sort of a difference the impact he can have now. It's going to be a whole lot harder, though, with how far ahead into the breach are now.
They've missed so many big timings that they had together. Just not working well together. I mean, the PA has 6 deaths. It's very rare you see a carry getting hunted this much because he just doesn't have the similar space as the opposing carry, the Wraith King.
They still have that insane physical burst potential.
If they get the jumps, let's see what they can do.
Blink jumps over Malik. He's committing with the BKB onto Fishman. That will get the job done. See the Little Pleb is able to step in.
There we go.
Now pop in the once. Xanthic's in with the backup. He's in with the silence as well. They've taken down the AA. They're trying to bring down Little Pleb a second time, but Little Pleb turns, takes down Blink. See Malik running down Hustler as him and Xanthic are just pushing back the back lines. The Remnant's out. They've grabbed the Tiny. They'll bring down Daki, jump over the Astral Step. That's PA gone as well. It's a triple kill for Xanthic as they'll also look to chase down Hustler. Malik giving himself a cheeky whip as he runs in, chases out the Snapfire. They'll take down another.
Excellent team play. They lose their Wraith King, but it doesn't matter. It's not only just about the Wraith King. As we've seen from Xanthic this game, he's been phenomenal. This Void Spirit, so aggressive. Look at his damage done. Bet you his damage done throughout the game is quite a bit the highest compared to everybody else. He is an absolute killer.
Getting a little low. Now wants to get a bit more usage out of the Aegis. He's still got it for 2 more minutes.
Look at those damage numbers. Like, he is just a ruthless killer and No Bounty Hunter. I'm looking at Slardar's damage. You know, he's not really playing that role to sacrifice himself for the PA this game.
I mean, it really just fit before the minus armor had it. Blink, he's gone in.
But he's kind of alone.
No PA and Snapfire. He's done this without his teammates alive, really.
And now he's just probably dead.
I missed the arrow. That might save him.
That might actually save him, okay. And Xanthic was about to go, but heroes are respawning. He will be able to reset.
And Blink catch Fishman on the
Look at one. Maybe a second. Malik
turns back for the bouncy route. Can they close the gap on?
Ooh, a regen.
Oh, that's a big regen. That's a big regen here. Playing aggressively with it as well. As Blink has been caught by the battle hunger, he's trying to remove it, will deny himself to a neutral creep, but that's only going to mean he's dead for longer at this stage. Daki turns with the combo onto Xantic.
He's so tanky.
He's still got a minute left on the Aegis as well, so he's happy to play as aggressive as he is. They might even be able to bring him down the once. He's just dancing around the fight.
He's still alive.
They get the call off with the blade mail as there's so much damage being done back to Low Skill. Low Skill will manage to take the Aegis away from him at least. But now he's got to run. They're up for round 2. The Dissimulate allowed him to close in on the PA. It's just a complete slaughter here of No Bounty Hunter as into the breach. They've just been totally styling on them for the last half of this game.
Absolutely. And I mean, honestly, Xantic.
Like nice memes there, not getting hit in a team fight. Priceless. I mean, he did die the once, so we'll let you have that. It was a good attempt. Step man, I like it.
They crumbled. They didn't even hit any of their timings. They didn't play around their timings on No Bounty Hunter. And Xantic is this is just a highlight reel for him. Pretty much the entire game, it feels like. And Xantic is just styling on them.
He's just been having it easy. Look at him just taunting them, standing there.
That is a treat to watch.
At Xantic, he's had a few of these games where he absolutely pops off. We've seen it on his Pugnut. We've seen it on his Void Spirits. I don't think this is the first time he's had other good games on the Void Spirit here in the league, but you know, sometimes he just hits right.
Yeah. 34 kills out of 39. And just look at this one, the taunt, right? Look at how he plays this. He gives him it, and then he stands there looking at him. Oh, look, that's just confidence. What a killer. I like watching this guy. Some of his heroes are really, his Ember and Void Spirit are an absolute treat. As Rax is taken out. And a clear path to victory here now for Into the Breach. 24k gold lead. Excellent plays in the mid game, but man, No Bounty Hunter, it feels like they just let themselves get ran at.
Yeah, it just fell apart. It fell apart so hard this game.
Like this PA had Deso Battle Fury. What was the timing? What was our timing on it, on the Deso Battle Fury? Because he had it so early.
It was very fast. It was absolutely faster than average. You know, it was a faster than average time.
Yeah, like 21 minutes, and he still doesn't have BKB 9 minutes later. That kind of tells it all. It's Into the Breach. Fully dominant map control.
They're trying to go on, but
he's got a blade mail.
Gets called immediately. Low Skill jumps in, but immediately gets called by Malik. It's over. Yeah, they'll tap out now. They're done with this one. As Into the Breach, they just obliterate No Bounty Hunter in this game too. And there he is, the man himself, Xantic.
Killer himself.
Brilliant series from him. Brilliant game. Yeah, that's definitely one of his best ones here on the Void Spirit, and that's saying something. He has a lot of brilliant games on the Void Spirit.
Honestly, a treat to watch from Into the Breach.